Hello again and welcome to another Nick Beck's Watch Reviews. Today I bring you a brand new Casio edifice. This is, as you can see, an iron-plated black watch. It's a bit stealthy with a few kind of highlights in blue and white with the hands, as you can probably see there. It's the Casio edifice ECB-10DB-1AEF, and it's, as I say, it's a Bluetooth smartphone link. You have world time, I think five alarms, 100-meter water resistant. The case size on this one is 47.7 millimeters with a bandwidth of 26 millimeters, which actually tapers down, which I will show you, tapers down to approximately 20. And the lug to lug on this, I've measured it at 50, but because of the octagonal shape of this watch, it actually sits on the wrist really comfortably. So before I go into the watch, let me do my usual and say thanks to all my brand new subscribers, obviously to my existing subscribers. One particular person I'd like to give another mention to, the Bombardier. He's been so encouraging to me. He's been really great. He's a very kind man. If you get a chance, have a look at his videos. He is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He offered to lend me a watch to review the other day, which I thought was very, very kind of him. And unfortunately, I'm struggling to review the watches I own myself at the moment because I just don't really get much time to do this. But hats off to him. Fantastic guy. Great videos. Give him a look. So without further ado, let me bring this brand new Casio over to the camera and we'll have a look. As you can see, it has all the tags and bits and bobs on it because I've not actually decided to keep it yet. It's from Watch Nation, and I will post their logo up on screen. It costs, I think this one was just under £100, and for a Bluetooth Casio edifice, I think that's pretty good value. I've had a few of these now, and I seem to keep sending them back or selling them on. And every time I do, I kind of miss it because I actually really like the watch. I think it's a lot better than it looks on screen, and certainly a lot better than it looks in photographs. And the first time I picked it up, I thought, oh wow, it's quite solid. It's actually quite chunky. It's heavy-ish. It certainly feels substantial. The resin strap on it is just superb. It's very, very comfortable. And it's just got a really nice feel about this watch. And as you know from my previous videos, that really kind of matters to me quite a lot. So let's have a look. So like I say, you've got an iron-plated black case, and bringing it up to the camera there and see if we can catch it in the light. The bezel is great. You have the pale blue embossed indices and this brushed kind of aluminium finish bezel with a black iron, and it's kind of it's just really cool. You got seems to be the trademark now, the 4 screws on the Casio edifices on the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock, and I don't know if you can see it in the light, but round each of the screws there's a little blue ring just to give it some I'd say some color coding with the big blue ring on the dial. And what I love about these Casio watches, they seem to be very multi-dialed and multi-layered in their dials, and there's different textures and different bits and bobs, there's different levels, and the indices are all very cool and well brushed. Excuse the noise out the side. There seems to be a neighbour of mine that is permanently drilling, planing, or just making a blinking noise. But bless him, I'm sure he's very busy. So you've got the fairly large, almost post-like sword hands on this one. It has there we go. It has an analog and a digital dial. You've got your seconds over at the 1 o'clock there ticking away. You have the world time, which is at the sort of 10 and 11. Now, as you can see, going over to the 4 and 5 o'clock, sorry, I beg your pardon, the 7 and 8 o'clock, you have WT, world time, you have alarm, and there's a countdown timer on this guy. You also have a phone finder, which is this button just down here. And I will post the pictures of the app so you can see for yourself. The app is downloadable from Play Store. And there's loads of different apps, but I went for the kind of traditional Casio Edifice app, and it works a treat. The watch is very easy to find, very quick to register, and you're away in no time. So, you know, it's really cool. And I kind of, being a bit of a traditionalist with watches, I really got into the tech gadget-y thing. I really kind of, maybe I'm a latent James Bond or something like that, a frustrated spy. So going to the side, you can see it's got a lovely, this one, I say it's black, but I'd say it's actually probably more charcoal, kind of sleety grey. You've got in the center there, you've got your Bluetooth button. And if you just hold that down for, I think it's 3 seconds, I'm not completely sure on this, you can see it will start to say it moves the hands at your way so you can see, and you can see London flashing through there for your world time. Like I say, the hands are moved out the way so you can clearly see. And going back to the dial, you've got the blue ring with your indices, you've got Casio Edifice logo there, Bluetooth. And like I say, these great pale blue embossed digits around the dial, around the bezel, sorry. You've got a couple of buttons here, which I've not actually got to grips with yet. I think these are just mode buttons, and I will post a picture of the back of the watch because it tells you what the buttons are actually for, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, you've got your light here, and I think that's again a Bluetooth. Oh, start stop of your stopwatch. And flipping over, there's another button there. That's your mode button. So yeah, it's nicely finished. You've got a nice polished edge, and then you've got this really kind of fine brushing on the shoulders, leading into the integrated resin strap, which is particularly comfortable. It is particularly comfortable, and I obviously I'll put some wrist shots up. So we'll pop off the Bluetooth again just to put the hands back. You have a really, probably the best lume I've seen on a set of Casio hands on a Casio watch. Again, pictures up. I will, I'm really quite surprised because Casio are not really known for their lume on their hands, but this is a bit of an irony because you have a really great backlight on this one. And this, I'm in broad daylight and you can still see it pretty well. And on your phone app, you can change the settings so you can have it to come on automatically, stay on for a second, I think 2 seconds or 3 seconds. And it's probably the best backlight I've seen on a Casio. And on top of that, you get the best lumed hands. Now the lume hands don't seem to last very long, but you know, it looks like Casio are kind of listening to us a little bit and getting there, and they're not bad at all. So moving sort of close to the dial there, you can see these different lines, kind of horizontal lines, or sorry, vertical, horizontal, I've lost it. These lines going through the face. The indices are kind of this brushed aluminium look, if you like. And then you move down the face and you've got a smooth, where it says Bluetooth, a smooth kind of bottom third, and lovely little dials and little rings round the different countdown and the seconds. It's just great. You know, it's just, I suppose I'm a bit of a little boy at heart, and I like a bit of text and tech and yeah, you know. So anyway, enough of my nonsense and rambling. So what we have here is the resin strap. Like I say, it's pretty comfortable. It starts off, it's actually, let me undo it, it's actually integrated into the watch. So I think replacement straps may be a bit of a pain on this one. So we've got to hope this one will last forever, or, you know, be able to find the Casio website that you can just buy a new one. And it's got this. Now, this is possibly the first time I've found something on a watch that I'm not sure about. You've got this raised section on the rubber, and you push the strap through the keeper, and you've got a Casio edifice logo on the keeper. You push it through, and I will show you in the wrist shots what I mean. There you go. You've got the keeper comes through, the rubber raised bit comes through. So you go. However, what you get when you're wearing the watch is that. Now, I don't know if there we go. You've got kind of a sticking out bit on the back of your watch. And I'm not sure. I kind of would like it to be completely flush, but it kind of sticks out. Now, I've got used to it because I have another watch more or less identical. But I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, put some comments down, see what you think, because I'm not sure. So, moving on. Let's open the back of the watch up, or open the strap up. And it's quite tough, actually. It's quite a good strap. I've left the tags on this one because I'm in the process of maybe selling it on or sending it back if I decide I don't like it again. But yeah, so you got the quite a nice engraved, embossed pop-off back there, and you can see where the rubber strap is integrated. You flip her over, and you've got your Bluetooth, world time, 300 cities. Again, I'll go all through that. You'd have seen what I've popped up already. Nice shiny kind of black chrome buckle. You've got your little hang tag here, Bluetooth again, 100-meter waterproof stainless steel case, a stopwatch, 5 daily alarms, and there's the, put it up the right way might help, Nick. There's the number, the model number, the ECB-10DB-1AEF. So yeah, there it is. It's a bit of a tough one. Like I say, I'm not sure if I actually love it or I'm just not sure. So please, you know, this is a difficult one for me, because normally I won't even buy a watch unless I'm absolutely in love with it. I've actually ordered the metal bracelet one of these, and a picture's going to pop up now. And have a look and see what you think. And I know there's a few different colour options on these, but I think the black one is kind of the racing car. I don't know what you'd call it. Yeah, like a racing car retro look thing. Sports racing watch, that's what I'm trying to say. And as you can see, just down in the corner here, I've put Nigel Mansell, good old Nigel. So, so that's why I went with that. But yeah, have a look. Tell me what you think of the video. Tell me if you think I ramble too much and all that nonsense. But tell me what you think of the watch, because this is, like I say, is the very first time I've not been sure. I don't know if I love it or if I'm not keen. The jury's really out on that strange keeper that sticks out. And like I say, you'd have seen it in my wrist shots. Not sure about that. But, you know, apart from that, I don't know. I don't know. It's a really tough one, this one. Anyway, I shall ramble no more. Thank you again, everybody, for watching my videos, for all the support I get, all your great kind words, all the nice other reviewers on YouTube that are so nice to me and so supportive, i.e. the Bombardier. And you know, I get some really good service from the shops. The Watch Nation are fantastic. Watchshop.com are brilliant. Watches to You, another great company. Best quality watches. And then there's the high street retailers like Goldsmiths and Ernest Jones. You know, hats off to these people. They're really good, and you get some really good service. There's a few, Samuel, F. Hines, that seem to be not so good with their customer service, but, you know, we'll move on from that. So, again, Shut up the rambling, Nick. Thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Keep watching, keep subscribing, and have a good week, have a good month, and enjoy the rest of the year. Thanks. Bye for now.